What's up, lords and ladies? Welcome back to another video on this channel. So in today's video, it is an exciting day because today we got invited to go to Scales Nature Park. Now, Scales Nature Park is basically a facility in which they rescue and rehabilitate reptiles of Ontario. Now, I believe they have probably the biggest collection here in Ontario that keep all of the reptile species in one facility, which is pretty insane. Now, Scales Nature Park is an awesome place because not only do they rescue reptiles and amphibians, they go around schools educating students about our native species. To be honest, I didn't even know we had reptiles. It is like cold outside in the winter and I'm like, nothing will survive here. But to my surprise, we actually have a pretty big group of reptiles and amphibians. So in today's video, you guys are gonna get to see them. So if you live outside of Canada, whether it's in the US, in Europe, anywhere around the world, you're gonna get to see what Ontario's reptile species looks like. So I'm pretty excited. So without further ado, let's get started with this video. Let's go.
This is how we do it. It's Friday night and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my 4D and I turn it up. Designated driver, take the keys to my truck. Hit the shore cause I'm faded. Honey's in the streets, say Max, yo, we made it. It feels so good in my hood tonight. So tip up your cup and throw your hands up and let me hit a party and say I'm kinda buzzed and it's all because this is how we do it. Hell's Kitchen does it like nobody does. This is how we do it. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. And let's flip the track, bring the old school back. This is how we do it.
Okay, so we're here at Scales Nature Park and I have here Sarah, and she's gonna be our guide. And as you can see, they have a whole entire Halloween theme going here. We have iguanas, we have Phil, Sarah, and Alex that are basically gonna be on this tour with Sarah. So I don't know, before I guess we start, I don't know if you wanna give us like a brief of like what this whole place is about.
Sure. So Scales Nature Park has been open to the public for close to 10 years now.
Yeah.
And we are the largest native collection of reptiles in Canada. We have all the species of turtles of Ontario, most of the snakes, a lot of the frogs and salamanders, and we do have some exotics as well. We like to teach people about what are good pets to get, what are some more advanced pets to get, and just kind of educate the public about what they need to know.
So that is crazy, especially the fact that we have it here in Ontario. It is quite of a drive to come up here, but if you guys live in Canada or Ontario, it's just south of Aurelia. So just Google it and you'll find it, and they just have some amazing, and we haven't even started the tour. So
so this is Rescue Road. These are the animals that we let people know that they're not beginner pets. A lot of times, it used to be iguanas got sold in pet stores, and they definitely are not a beginner pet. Most people who get them don't do a good job unless they do a lot of research. So this is kind of the animals that we kind of steer people away from unless they're really advanced herpers. They really are interested in keeping them and taking really good care of them. So these are all babies that were born here. There's some baby garter snakes from last year.
oh my god.
Some baby corn snakes from this year. And there is a baby blue racer here.
That's what she wants to look at.
So as juveniles, they don't look blue. They have spots, and they just don't look anything like the adults. In Ontario, you can only find them on one island, on Peely Island. And unfortunately, they are endangered. They used to be on the mainland as well, but they've been extirpated, so they're not found there anymore.
Yeah.
And we're hoping to protect them so they don't go extinct in Canada. So these guys are called racers because they're very fast.
Wow.
And of our snakes in Ontario, they're one of the most visual snakes. They have huge eyes, they have really good eyesight. Most snakes don't use their eyes all that much. They can see, but they don't see very well. These guys have fantastic sight.
So this right here are all the babies?
Yeah. So some of these guys took quite a while to start feeding on their own. I had to assist feed them for a while. This guy, right from the beginning, he was great.
And then this little guy is like the biggest one as well. That is super cool. Check this guy out. He has like, if you guys could feel this right here, it's like really rough. It almost feels like a lizard. And it's really, really cool. Especially like the different colors on the face right here. So it's really awesome that Sarah actually gets to keep her pets here while she's working and giving people tours, because she could always come and hang out with her. So you guys are in for a treat, because this place is just filled with reptiles, and this is just the beginning. This is just the start of it. That's awesome. So right here they have all basically the babies that they would be hatching out from different species, right? We have like the blue racer like right here. And then of course they had garden snakes, they have different stuff. But right now she's gonna take out a boa. Oh my gosh, she's already in there. She's quick. But they're gonna take out a boa, which is the rainbow boa. Oh my god, look at that. So this right here is a rainbow boa, and these guys have like a really, really nice coloration to them. And I believe this is like the biggest one that I've seen in captivity, because I have friends who have them, but I haven't really get to hold them. Look at that. If you guys were wondering why I'm standing so far, even though it's inside of an enclosure, right there are 2 venomous snakes right there.
So this is our Eastern Massasauga rattlesnake. It's our only venomous species of our 17 kinds of snakes that we have in Ontario.
Wow.
And this is our prairie rattlesnake. That's Sandy and Tamlin.
Oh no, oh no. No.
And despite them being venomous, in all of Ontario's history, only 2 people have ever died in all recorded medical history from being bitten by these snakes. So more people are killed by cows every year than by
my question is, how did you manage to get that pumpkin in there?
Oh, I cleaned his cage this morning, so.
That wasn't the main part? Wow. Oh my. Like, this is what we're talking about. So as you can see, there's just enclosures after enclosures everywhere. They have aquatics, they have reptiles, amphibians. So it's a really, really nice little tiny, really nice facility, especially that they're all, oh my goodness, I'm gonna get to that one later. But right now she's gonna take out some frogs.
And they're really cool because they can actually change color. They can go from this color to lime green to kind of brownish. It all depends on the temperature.
Yeah.
If you see him stretch out his leg, that yellow on the back of his leg, that's surprise coloration. So he hides really well on the tree, but if a predator does see him, when he jumps, he'll show off that bright yellow. Or he'll pee. And he'll surprise the predator as he's getting away.
We bumped into the blue racers, but these guys are the adults. And she's actually gonna take one out for us to see. We got to see like the little tiny ones. Oh my goodness, look how they pop their head. Look how they pop their head when, oh my god, this is like, that is so cool. Oh my god.
So this is Danica Patrick.
That's her name?
We have Lightning McQueen, Holly Shipwell, and Danica Patrick.
Wow. And this is exactly what I was telling you guys earlier, is that they have that blue-gray look to them. And we got to see the little ones, but now this is what they turn into. And you said that these guys, of course, are native here.
Yeah, they're native down on Peely Island.
That is awesome.
This is our eastern fox snake.
Wow. And
they're absolutely gorgeous. They've got these bright, orangey, coppery heads. So unfortunately, some people who don't know what they are call them copperheads. Yeah. Which is a venomous species down in the States that we don't get here. But our eastern fox snakes are our second biggest snake in Ontario. They can get to be up to 6 feet long, or 2 meters. And sadly, they are an endangered species. Now, most of their population in the entire world is found here in Ontario. So if we lose them here, they're probably gonna go extinct. Name for him.
What's his name?
Guinea.
Guinea?
So these guys are fly river turtles, or pig-nosed turtles from Papua New Guinea and Australia. And he's not a native species. Yeah. And he was dropped off here. Somebody saw him for sale on Kijiji. What? And they know that he's a very rare species of turtle. Yeah. There's never actually been import permits written for Canada. So any of the ones that are here likely were smuggled in. Yeah. So they actually bought him off Kijiji and they donated him to us, which was a complete surprise. It's a very nice gesture, but it was a surprise to us because he's from tropics he needs very warm water.
Yeah.
Whereas our turtles need cool water.
So this water is like super warm for him.
Yeah, this is around 85.
And this would be a
86.
temporary enclosure for him?
Yes.
So see, look at this guy's little face right there.
Oh, he's looking at
He's
you.
like,
That's the best one.
he's like just staring at me.
He likes you.
It's like, what is that?
He looks like exactly like Bowser. Came out of the water, as you could see. It is just chilling right there. And how endangered would you say these guys are?
They're our most endangered turtle in
How many would you
Canada.
say maybe are in the wild approximately?
They're basically not found south of the Canadian Shield anywhere in Ontario anymore. So
no.
it's really hard to get a number.
Yeah.
But not a lot.
Oh my goodness. So we have a super rare turtle right in front of us, and okay, so you were saying that in order for a female to replace herself,
Yeah,
she
in
needs
the
to
wild.
she needs to reproduce how many times?
So she has to lay eggs basically when she hits maturity every year of her life. And out of the stats that we have heard are out of maybe 1,400 or 500 turtles, one will survive to adulthood.
That is crazy. So that's why you guys probably will see like a lot of turtles being born all at once, and that would only replace one female. So, and you would say that's because of you know,
Predators, but there's always been predators. There's always
Yeah.
been raccoons and foxes and skunks that eat animals. That's not the end of the world. They're used to that. Cars are the biggest problem. Turtles have never really had to face so much road traffic before, and they don't know what to do. If they're scared, they pull into their shell and hide.
Yeah.
But a turtle shell won't protect it from a car. So if you have females coming out of the water to lay their eggs in the spring, they're the ones getting hit. And if you take a lot of females out of a population, it's because they're so long-lived, it might not drop right away, but once that generation starts dying off, then you're gonna have a big drop very fast.
Yeah. So as you guys could see, all of the ones that have a green logo to them, they're native to our area. But if they have a red or a very orange look to it, it's not. But this one's like green, and it turns out that this happens to be our only lizard species of Ontario. So really think of it, this is the only lizard we have in Ontario that is native. That is insane. And look how cool it looks. It looks very like platinum, like very tint look to it. So that is so cool. I would so love to like find one of these in the wild. Wow. Oh my god, look at this snapping turtle.
This is Pickle the snapping turtle. He was brought in by the M&R because somebody had taken him out of the wild and kept him as a pet with red-eared sliders, and because he's exposed to native species, he can't go back to the wild.
Yeah.
Exposed to exotic species, he can't go back to the wild, so he's now an education turtle. Yeah, so luckily these guys get really used to people in captivity. They know we're not going to eat them, so they're not going to snap at us unless they're in the water. They're the exact opposite of wild snapping turtles. A wild snapping turtle in the water won't bite because he's not afraid and he knows you're not food. In captivity, they won't bite because they're afraid, but they think we're feeding them, so.
Yeah. Check out this snapping turtle right here.
You sure about that?
Look at how amazing this guy looks, and he's strong. I'm telling you right now that he's like fighting. So I could just imagine this guy being big and just fighting across. So right, there's a little tiny snapper. Oh my goodness, he is strong. He is strong. Like he doesn't skip leg day. Okay, he's really strong.
And you want to be careful
Oh,
not
he's
to
finally
get
calm.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm like, why is he so
You pressed
calm?
him too much. That's a problem.
Oh,
They do that sometimes.
he's still going
Oh,
at
he's
it.
still going.
He's still going at it. He's super cute. And what would you name him?
Pickle.
Pickle? Oh my goodness, Pickle! You do not like me. That is so cool.
Oh, my goodness.
That guy is a lot bigger, and his name is, or her name,
Pascal.
Pascal.
Yep.
Wow, they really do look like prehistoric and like Bowser. Oh my god. So check this guy out right here. This guy's a Russian rat snake, and he's like super active. Definitely you could tell he's Russian, right Alex?
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's Russian.
Look at the hat on him.
Honestly, these guys are like super cool. Look how long it is. Three people are holding him. Oh my goodness, he's like trying to eat my face or kiss me. Like right here is their educational center, where it's like over here they do different types of educational shows. They bring kids here and they basically do a whole meeting. And as you can see, they have bearded dragons, leopard geckos, crusty geckos, ball pythons, blue-tongued skinks, fat-tailed geckos. They also have some milk snake, corn snakes, and they just have like different things that, you know, the kids could handle, they could play with, and they could also learn a lot about native species and also exotic species. So as you can see, I have Boris on me, and he is just not cooperating, but they remind me a lot like carpet pythons and different types of snakes that are very active. And as you can see, this guy
I can't
is
see
like,
his head anymore.
he's super active. But look at him. Look at his face. It is super cool. And they have like not diamond, but triangles on their belly, and it's just insane how like these guys are just formed, and it's so neat. I wish you guys could actually hold them and like pet them, because the scales are nothing like ball pythons or any other snake.
That's a cool necklace.
It's super cool. I know you like it.
Oh yeah.
So this is Pointy, our black roughneck monitor. You can see she's getting quite old. And if I pet her, she doesn't really like that, so she will hiss a little bit. But in general, she's a pretty good monitor.
It's okay.
Wow, that is amazing.
She does love to climb. And she's called Pointy because she has really sharp claws.
They look like dragons. They're really cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's melanistic too,
Yeah.
right?
Wow. All right, so we just finished up an amazing tour of different types of species, and I just want to thank Sarah for having us here and just showing us around. If you guys are from the Ontario area and you guys want to check out, you know, the place yourself, be sure to either check, you know, you guys have a website or Facebook, Instagram? Yeah, so you guys could come and check it out. It is south from Orillia. It's a little bit far from Toronto, but it's definitely worth the trip. So I just want to thank you so much for having us. So right now she is actually going to be feeding this big snapping turtle. Let's see if he's actually going to eat. He's going to give him some greens. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Wow.
I most both times.
that is intense. Look at that. And that guy is just gonna munch it away. Wow. Oh my goodness. As you can see, they gave me the go ahead to actually feed this guy right here. And look at him. I don't want to end up like that guy, but look at this. Check this out. Check this out. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is so cool. That is so neat. Like, I'm inside of the enclosure. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Look, he's gonna come out. He's gonna come out. Oh my god. Took that like a champ. Just watch. I'm gonna give him one more piece. Oh, we got that. You eat that. You eat that. Well guys, that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and learned a thing or two about Ontario's native species. Now, I just want to thank Sarah and basically the whole entire Scale Nature Park crew for inviting us over and basically letting us interact with some native species and also some exotic species as well, because man, it was such an honor and it was such a blast as well to learn so much about what is basically in my backyard, because that is pretty cool. So if you want to check out their social media accounts and also check out the place yourself, I'll put some links in the description down below for you guys to check out as well. But with that being said, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm Lord the Lion. Keep the blood pumping, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
My next move to the stars, so that's mark my words. The best dude by far, I don't know what y'all